How's it going, people? It is Liam Cattleson here, and we are reacting to the penultimate episode of Angel Season 4. Yeah, it's crazy to think that after this, we'll only have 23 episodes left to get through of Angel's entirety. So, yeah. But yeah, I would not consider this season to be my favorite. There have been some interesting moments, don't get me wrong. There have been ambitious and questionable moments throughout the course of this season that might have been a good idea in the planning room, not so much when you execute it on the screen. So, yeah, but this whole arc with Jasmine has been a very, very interesting way to conclude this season, especially with how kind of daunting and creepy it has become. And the last episode was no exception, from talking children, for example, to crab-like spider demon thingy-mabobs. So yeah. But we're edging closer in terms of being able to put a stop to Jasmine, because it is proving to be a bit of an ask, but we finally got somewhere in terms of questioning the identity of what her real name is, rather than a false name to protect her, in a sense. So, yes, but Angel's gone to another planet full with spider demon things, and Connor has and the soldiers have confronted the rest of Angel Investigations. So, yeah, things might not be looking too calm at the minute, but we are making steps forward, as we did in the previous episode with most of Angel Investigations back to normality. So yeah, we are making small strides forward, even though things might look a bit tense at the minute, but we can have hope, right? But I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 21 of season 4 of Angel. Let's go. Oh, okay. There's a joke about blue balls there somewhere. Why? I'm immature.
Just then be a sweet boy and bring them intact.
Ooh. There's a bit of hesitation there in terms of adhering to Jasmine. Ooh.
I meant the pain you've caused yourselves. Letting go of me.
Oh, by giving up absolute tranquility.
Yeah, it's a big loss.
No loss. Right, guys?
No, it's like the Watchers Council. Anything bad happens to them? Oh,
I
no.
only wish it were within my power to take you back.
Nobody asked.
Where's Angel?
You're omniscient. You tell us.
Connor.
Pretends to be. She's
a monster.
Yeah. Cordy's blood that we put in you, it was supposed to break the spell, show you what she really looks like.
I know what she looks like.
What? Oh my god!
She's beautiful.
You call that beautiful?
Please show our guests to their accommodation.
Gina Torres, yes, but the maggots and that, no.
Angel so much as shows his face.
What is he looking for, Angel?
The unattainable.
You keep telling yourself that. But, so Connor knows her true form and is like, okay with it.
That's why you're here, dead thing. What you've come for. The word. The name.
Good. You got that. So I don't have to ask it again.
Oh!
What is it?
First you don't succeed.
You can take away her power, but you've already lost everything.
You know, you're all pessimistic. First Jasmine, or whatever the hell she's called.
Gotta know one thing.
Second you.
I grew up in Kortoth.
A hell dimension. Full of all sorts of things you can't even imagine.
I
Seen
guess
no
it does
appearance?
make sense, but...
Not that important to me.
What is important to you, Connor?
Not us, apparently. Or his own father.
What about Cordelia?
He's siding with the wrong...
She needs help, medical
Reason.
attention.
Is known only by the keeper of the name.
Right.
Oh.
That's you.
No!
Yeah.
I am the guardian of the word.
You said the word is the name.
Yes, and I guard the keeper of it.
So you are the keeper's keeper?
Yeah,
am
I was
the
gonna say you're the
guardian
keeper of the keeper.
word.
Yeah, okay. So where's this keeper of the name?
Something more devastating. Oh, okay.
Right. The hard way.
I mean, you know what they say about secrets.
I'm so
I'll
glad
never
you're here.
tell.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Before you...
Yeah. What did you do with her? Exactly.
I told you. She's exactly where I need her to be.
Yeah,
I
that's
found
not
her.
really specifics.
Yeah. I think I should know.
But there's no reason for you to know. Just take comfort in my words.
It's like
She's
saying
safe
my
and-
present to you is something you'll like. Not revealing anything.
You think I ate her?
What?
We didn't do anything with the transcendent mother.
Hey, it's okay. Jasmine told me you two helped move her. I mean, how else would I know, right?
Look
Sorry,
at Connor taking some initiative.
You're just gonna have to ask Jasmine.
You.
Come on, Connor! Let's pull away!
I can smell her on you. So tell me,
Merely a device to bring forth the blessed she, a means to an end.
Yeah, well, people get born for all sorts of reasons.
Yeah, that's true. And they can shape their own future.
Doesn't matter.
Oh! I'll shut you up.
Ah, well, that'll work. She can't hurt her. Not without hurting herself.
Mm-mm.
But maybe Cordelia can hurt Jasmine.
It's a whole lot of maybes.
Maybe, but if I'm right,
It's
Cordelia
just
might
how
be
we
our
get
only
to
hope
find
stop Jasmine.
Cordy, and
You can wake her up.
it's bad. It's a bad day for Jasmine.
We have to find her first.
Oh my goodness. No!
protecting our baby, Jasmine, so she can be and make
It was
this
not
world
Cordy.
the kind of place you wanted. Finding reasons to fight. Like that's what gives their lives any meaning. The only damn thing.
Shit.
I'm not like them. Stop fighting. I just want to rest.
Oh my goodness.
God, I want to rest. My whole life's been built on them. I guess I thought this one was better than the others.
I am liking. Where was this all season?
Well, just enjoying one another. Doesn't that sound nice?
It is just still so weird with her, like, presenting that
What's that?
passive atmosphere
Jasmine's
and,
world debut, I expect.
you know, that love.
So,
Well, would be nice.
She's
Something
just getting
massive
overzealous.
and awe-inspiring, yet warm and nurturing, celebrating the gentle pleasures of a peaceful, precious coexistence, where violent behavior...
Oh! Well, it's no temple, but it's someone who's gonna take care of you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! You got exposed on live TV! Woo!
Please, pay no attention.
Oh.
Listen to me. Connor.
The way she's pleading with everyone, there is that sense of genuine hurt that,
Father, I
yeah.
need you. I offered paradise. You chose this.
Because I could. Because that's what you took away from us. Choice.
Yeah, free
And
will.
look where free will has gotten you.
Hey, I didn't say we were
You know that
smart.
how
I
Skip
said it's
questioned
our right.
that?
It's what makes us human.
But you're not human.
Working on it.
Oh.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, but
How many precious, beautiful lives would have been saved in a handful of years? Yes, I murdered thousands to save billions.
That lives of the
This world is doomed to drown in
many
its own blood now.
mantra.
price was too high, Jasmine. Okay, you know, it's not the world that you wanted, but maybe you could still help us make it better, even if you have lost your power.
Don't eat people. Don't, you know, mind control people. Oh, okay then.
You haven't begun to pay.
Wally guacamole. Four. Hello there.
Frail little power that was. There's just enough strength in her to wipe out your whole species.
Oh. Yeah, you can't put that on him.
Go to hell.
You first, baby.
Always
Oh.
the same, Dad. I get a girl, you gotta make her play for it.
I mean, you took Cordy away from Angel, but go figure.
Angel's ruined everything. But he can't defeat both of us. You still believe
Connor.
in me, don't you? You still
Come
love
on,
me.
Connor. Well,
Yes.
oh my God! Connor! That was ruthless, but
Connor. Connor. Connor.
well,
He's just given up. I think he's gonna do something. You know, he might.
End world peace? Well, you already took care of that. Congratulations.
what? Whoa! Wait, what what? You died! I mean, unless this is the first. Just have that crossover. But then again, resurrection has been a thing before. I don't know. What the heck? Because she died. I've got questions. Lila, I'm glad you're back. But how? And what the heck? Oh, man. I'm wondering what's going to happen, though, like, in terms of the finale, because Jasmine's dead, but we've got Lila here. Connor is just alone and empty, in a sense. I'm intrigued to see what this finale's all about. Whoa! So that was a pretty great way to have this episode. I really enjoyed this episode. It was very phenomenal in terms of setting up the twists, especially with Jasmine just dying. Because I would have thought you would save that for the last episode. But what we're going to explore in the final episode should be very interesting, especially with Lila. See, I'm not sure if this is anything to do with Wolfram and Hart, because there's also, you got to remember that scenario with Holland, I think his name was, back in season 2. Before Angel had his kind of spell, right? So, yeah, but it could be a plethora of reasons. It could be the first. It could be a resurrection. Who knows at this point? So, yes, but still, it should be very interesting to see what does happen. So, yeah, but honestly, this episode was very amazing, especially there was the, of course, fight between Jasmine and Angel, which was pretty great, as well as the whole situation with Angel on that planet, and you had the keeper of the keeper, I guess, but also the keeper itself, which I really like the detail of the mouth being sewn shut as well, which pretty great detail there. What was also a very great detail is once Jasmine's form got revealed, there was that nice blend, wasn't there, of her true form and her, I guess, disguised form. So, yeah, but this was so good. There was quite a few great moments in this episode, especially with Connor. I really freaking loved Connor in this episode, and I really loved how this episode did a very, very phenomenal job at making you sympathize with him, in my opinion, because I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a gut punch that we've left it this late. Maybe it's setting things up for season 5, I'm not sure, but they've left it this late to have this kind of character development for Connor. Because what I said in, I think it was 4X18, is that I wish we had the opportunity, especially with that tussle between Darla and Jasmine, that I wish we had that opportunity to build some kind of layers to Connor's character rather than running the risk of him being one-dimensional in a sense. Because that was my thoughts during the episode, and in this episode, funnily enough, this episode and episode 18, it has two things in common in terms of my review, talking about Connor and talking about free will as well. So I like how that kind of lines up in a sense. But for Connor, I worried about him being one-dimensional and whatnot, and not having that conflict. And in this episode, hello there, hello. And I honestly felt so bad for Connor because, this the scene with him in the church with Cordy was phenomenal. His arguably, in my opinion, his best moment in the entirety of Angel thus far. But yeah, I just wish they had this kind of focus because it kind of makes sense with Jasmine's appearance to have him have this kind of break. But also you kind of wish that that this kind of could have happened in an early part of the season. So because I feel like rather than just being done with his shit, you could have had that compelling pull to his character. You could have felt that conflict. You could have had that sympathy. So and yeah, right now he's just feeling alone. He's just feeling isolated and lost, really. And it was just a really, really wonderful moment with him and him and a comatose Cordy. So yeah, but yeah, I feel like the bit where he just mentioned about how he believed the lie because he felt the most belonged to Jasmine was very, very powerful. Because honestly, it was a bit startling, although I guess a bit predictable as well. Because I had a feeling, especially with the conflict Connor was having, not just in this episode, but the last episode, I think it was. I think that was making me wonder, okay, maybe it did work, but he is choosing her side out of his own free will. But the reasoning makes so much of a sympathetic and wonderful explanation because of the fact that he'd rather believe the lie. It's really, really sad. So and yeah, I just felt so bad for his character. Like I feel like you can look back at early season 4 episodes and you can have a greater understanding about Connor's character, but it just works so well with this episode. Like seeing this episode and just seeing the explanations come out, it's just yeah. And when you think about his, like, it also makes sense when you think about what he's been through, especially with Holtz and him adopting that father figure role. He's just been in a line of misery, and right now he's just done. So yeah. I mean, what I'm really liking is the parallels with Connor losing everything and just being done, and nothing to lose versus everything to lose with Angel and Connor, right? So because that's it. Connor has nothing to lose at this moment. I mean, he's got Cody, but Cody's comatose, and even then, he believes the fact that he's still adamant on the fact that him and Cody had a thing when it was Jasmine all along, like manipulating him. But there is that semblance of he has nothing to lose. Angel has everything to lose in terms of fighting for his humanity. Because they kept bringing that up a bit. So I'm not sure that's going to be teasing something. Well, I wouldn't say for the finale of season 4. Because I always imagined if he was going to become human, it would be in the final episode. But still, it's still the case of everything to lose versus nothing to lose. And that's it with Connor. He is done connecting. He like you saw the fact that he had to kill Jasmine, and he's done. He is done. Just like you saw Angel try to reach out, he wouldn't budge because he is done. And you see Angel worried about him because of the fact that he felt alone. And that's it. He's done. Like, he's made so many connections, and it's like from Holtz to Angel Investigations to Jasmine, like everyone that he is, like even the girl, I guess, that I think it was his first full episode. Yeah, there was that abandonment because she died, of course. So it's like there's this cloud hovering over his character, and Jasmine was the closest thing in terms of a connection that that he could admire, really. And yeah, so because Connor just wanted to have that connection, he wanted to have that appreciation. He even said that he just wants to live happily, and yeah, it's just that defeated feeling, isn't it, when you're just when you're so connected to Jasmine, and then there is just that detachment. It's just that feeling of emptiness inside you, and that dull pain, right? So yeah, I really like the explanation that he went along with the lie because he wanted to belong, and the fact that her idea of bringing peace, getting like hatred eradicated, it just wasn't cutting it for him. Like it's just interesting thinking back to the last episode when Jasmine was like, I could eradicate pain because pain has been a constant in your life. So I really like how that was established, and then we fully explored that in this episode, and then he just says in this episode it's not working. So yeah, it was just really, really a remarkable moment with Connor in the church talking to Cody, who, well, you don't even know if she's listening or not as well because of her comatose state, but still, it is a great idea to get you to feel so much for Connor, like, especially since there's been moments in this season where you've just been annoyed and done with his character, but this moment gives you an idea about how much Connor is hurting and how he just wants that happiness, and the closest he finds to happiness, it's just so, yeah. And with him killing Jasmine, it's that bitter pill to like that's kind of like the final nail in the coffin in terms of how he feels, like in terms of a part of this world. He just feels so alone. He is done. The thing that he was closely connected to the most, he chose the thing that he chose to believe the, I guess, monstrosity because it brought him that connection. He ended, and now he just feels dejected, and yeah, because I feel like there was that, obviously with him believing the lie, there was that, genuine care, but yeah, so it's just really, really sad, really. But I really liked how this episode finally gave you an idea of the layers that I've been wanting to see from Connor's character. And the fact that he wants to belong, but all of his life, even when he was a baby, he just felt like he was outside the bubble, didn't he? So, and especially when you had that conflict with when Connor had that conflict with Jasmine because of the questioning about Cordy's whereabouts, it just you could just go into Connor's mindset and think, I truly am alone. Like, this was the person, my daughter was the closest that I could connect to. And yeah, she's, keeping Cordy away, etc. And she's being coy, and I can't seem to see eye to eye with her, really. So yeah, but it is just really, really sad to look at Connor's character, to see him basically just feel like he's alone, that no one can connect, that the closest person and the fact that no one truly cares for his happiness, really. It's and that will, that would drive you insane, I would say, because being alone, like, I feel like I can say this from experience, not like in Connor's case, but sometimes you feel like no one, like people are just pretending to care about you, and it can really crush your soul. And for Connor, he's had nothing but that. He's had nothing but loneliness, because Holt's never really cared for him. He feels like Angel Investigations, they never really cared for him. And then we're seeing the conflict between Jasmine and Connor, really. And this just reinforces his belief that he's alone. And by the end of the episode, we see him just running off, because, like, even if Angel's trying to reach out for him, he's got it in his mindset, I'm alone in this world. No one truly cares. So, yeah. Whew. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to feel sympathy with Connor's character, but yeah, it was a really, really great episode, in terms of knowing that Connor knew about Jasmine's true appearance, but embraced the lie because it was more so of a comfort, really, to what he's been faced with. And the fact that there is this torment that's been driving him up the wall, it's just, yeah, really, really sad. So, and just my one complaint is I wish we got to see this side earlier, but like I said, maybe it's setting up an arc for season 5, and this is just a little bit of seed sprinkling, and we're going to see Angel Investigations try to open out to Connor, and Connor being like a very, very scared animal, really, because there is that lack of trust, understandably, with what he said. So maybe that's why, but still, it was really, really great to see Connor just feeling vulnerable, and opening his character in terms of a sympathetic level. So just, yeah, really, really thought that this was really, really impactful. So yeah, but moving on from that, because there was, of course, Jasmine's situation as well, where the truth was out there. She got exposed. She got cancelled. Jasmine is cancelled in 2021, although this took place way earlier, but still, in terms of recording. But no. Yeah, I just really thought that it was a very, very interesting, just going into Jasmine's character, that was very interesting, because I think there has been this kind of, I don't know, hint that there is that genuine love that she has for humanity, but it's just a very, very twisted and macabre way that she's expressing it. And this episode, especially now that the fact that she's dead, kind of confirms that, really. So I just thought that Jasmine's characterization, especially in this episode, especially with how lost she felt when the people turned against her, there was that need. Like, she even reached out to Connor, really, and in a very desperate plea. But there was that, like, hurt that the people turned against her, like, because she did want to help them. She truly did. The problem is she was going about it the wrong way. So, yeah, but I just love the idea she was sauntering the street and people were running and she's like, please, I want to help. And you know what? She does have a right to blame Angel for being on the wrong side of history, because of the fact that she does care about the people. But like I said, she's going about it the wrong way. She is stripping people's free will, and Angel's fighting for that. Angel's going back to that "if what we do matters" speech that he said in episode in was it episode 16 of season 2? I think it was. But still, there was that very, very important speech that you got memorized, and he's fighting for free will. And not just that, though, but it's the fact that life isn't meant to be perfect. I mean, we all say about if only like life was perfect and whatnot, but we have to have our flaws and whatnot, because life isn't meant to be like, we all muck up, we all make mistakes and whatnot, and we all should have a choice of free will. Jasmine and her idea of this world is stripping away free will and acting like it's as if they're her puppets, essentially. Not in a detrimental way for her perspective, but that's the reality, isn't it? Because she's stripping away free will. But like I said, she has a right to blame Angel because she wants to help the people. She wants to invoke peace. She wants to eradicate world hunger, etc. She truly does have that genuine notion that she is here to help the people. She even said about the fact that she cares, and the powers that be, they don't really care about you guys, and I do. And she has those honest feelings. She's wanting to, save them, but again, like I said, she's gotten the wrong idea about it. So, yeah. And, I think we're all in a position where if we could, I hope we're all in a position where we could just snap our fingers, make the world a better place, end world hunger and discrimination, etc. But sadly, I feel like obviously that's going to be a constant because of people not operating on a singular mind, if that makes sense, because each individual is different in their own way, for better or for worse. And that's what Angel's fighting for, free will, really, rather than operating on a singular mind, in a sense. And it's just very, very great to have that conflict because, Jasmine's ideals is very honest. She wants to help the world. It's just she's going about it in a very, very she's not going about it in the right manner. So and again, like Connor's character, there is that sympathy with her because this is what she's been fighting for, to help the people. And the fact is that she was like her own fight for free will blinded her about the fact, like I was even saying about the fact that you could still help people but just not, of course, brainwash, etc. and because her intentions are true, she's going about it the wrong way, so there is that hope. But she decided to just just deal with Angel because he is fighting on the side of evil in her perspective. So, yeah. And he's open, and this is it. He is opening the world up to vulnerability. So, and obviously that does not conform with Jasmine's beliefs. So, yeah, I just and the thing is, she also thinks that she is in the right. I guess understandably, if you're trying to do the world a better place by trying to bring hope and happiness and unity to the people. But honestly, I feel like this is going to be a constant, especially when you consider free will. Everyone has that free will. And there are going to be some people about this, but it's all about what you can do as an individual, is to make your own choices to be a better person. There are going to be people out there who are going to be scum, who are going to be evil, etc. But every single person has the ability to do better on their own free will. It's just if they choose to or not. So, and Jasmine has a very, very understandable reasoning, but going about it in the wrong way. So she can't puppeteer people. She's got to give that free will. So, yeah. And it was just, yeah, really, really sad to see Jasmine just feel so broken, feel so lost. I guess like Connor, so there is that parallel. She's feeling lost because the people have turned against her. Same with Connor. The people, everyone who he knows has made him feel alone. So, yeah, there is those striking parallels there. But yeah, like I said, she has the right to blame Angel, but also Angel has the right to fight for the people, and act on their own, impulses, their own free will. So, yeah, he is the one who is fighting for humanity. Like you even had Jasmine condescend him, "You're not a human," and he's like, "I'm trying to fix that." But this is it. He is trying to fight for what it means to be human, and yeah, because humanity is all about good choices, bad choices, etc. And she's kind of stripping away a bit of that. Obviously, she wants to fight for a better world, which can't blame her for in terms of wanting to do good, but like I said, wrong way about it, right? So, but Angel, he's more so looking at it at a more humane side of things by giving them that free will, etc. So, yeah. So, but I really loved this episode. It was very, very impactful. I'm really intrigued to see what the next episode's going to be. Because I feel like, obviously, we're going to touch up about Connor. I just really worry for his state of mind. Is Cordy... I don't think Cordy's going to come back into the fold. I think this was in the midst of, that prick's revelation. If you know, you know. But obviously, Charisma spoke out about certain events that happened during the production of Angel, and so I don't hold too much hope, but it will be very interesting because Lila is back, but I feel like it's more so the Wolfram and Hart contract thingy-mabob that we saw in season 2 rather than the first, although that would be a nice connection, but I doubt it. So yeah, we had our one moment with Willow and that was glorious. But yeah, like I said, I feel like this episode was probably one of my favorites this season, just exploring Connor's development and the truth about Jasmine getting cancelled, and just how she was genuine. There was that genuine hurt as well. So it was really, really great stuff this episode. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!